Hello, welcome back to Wolfeei. Today we have a special announcement, which was announced a few days ago, but I haven't had the chance to talk about it until now, also because teams have now been announced, etc. It should be in the title. Either way, there is another blockwars invitational event happening on July 12th at 4 p.m. Eastern with 8 teams of 4 in partnership with the Lifesteal SMP. That's right, that is correct. Shout out Hannah. Either way, this was something that was somewhat requested, kind of like half jokingly requested, I think, by the community because it wasn't really a thing that people thought could happen, but it is here. And yeah, it should be a really fun event. Blockwars break still is ongoing. I'll use this video, I guess, to clarify it. The Blockwars break ends when there is a mainline official Blockwars. That won't be for a little bit, right? But this is I guess, an event to kind of fill the gap, right? To kind of fill up some space, fill up some of the time in between events. And yeah, with Lifesteal, which means that within these teams, the majority of the players will in fact be Lifesteal players. There are some non-Lifesteal players. There are people that have been on the server as a guest, though. But the majority of these people will be from the Lifesteal SMP, which we'll get into right now, starting off with the red team, which consists of, I think, Aqua Rider, I hope I pronounced that name correctly, Pentar, Prince Zam, and Squiddo. Zam and Squiddo have played Blockwars before, in the past. They are, yeah, I mean, they played actually very recently, even together. Zam's most recent event was Blockwars Brawl, Squiddo's most recent event was... actually, Zam played, like, the past 3 events, pretty much, or like 2, whatever, right? 2 of the past 3 events, and Squiddo played in Rookies most recently. They are very well experienced, so they'll be able to help their team out decently well in terms of keeping them up, or catching up on knowledge. Pentar, I've been told, is, like, really good, so Pentar might be, you know, kind of one of the top players for this team, maybe for this event as well. And Aqua Rider, I know, played in PB Unsealed, I think. It was like a viewer event, or viewer sign-up event, I should say, rather. Not sure how well they did or how good they are. Probably mid, maybe lower mid, considering Zam and Pentar are on this team, but we'll see. Anyways, starting off with a bang, W red team. Next up is the orange team, which is very color-coded fitting to the orange team, for the most part. Red would have been better, but whatever, who cares. That consists of Bacon Waffles, Main Pair, Minitech, and Spectacle. Minitech has played before, actually debuted for the technical first time in Blockwars Brawl. Minute also played in the Boblu Duos event, but that doesn't count. Well, kind of. It's at least it helps to familiarize yourself with the event to an extent, right? But yeah, Minute is the expected lead player of this team. Although Main Pair I'm familiar with because they've been mentioned so much in terms of being somebody that people have been wanting to see in Blockwars, just because they're a very good Minecraft player. So Main Pair potentially could also be the top frag if they, you know, get used to the event format, like, quickly, I guess. But I expect Minitech to lead this team at least. Then Bacon, Waffles, and Spectacle. Bacon, I think, is decent. Spectacle, I'm fairly sure, is on the lower end in terms of skill, but I could be wrong. Maybe that is incorrect. This should be an interesting POV, though. Should be a really fun one. And yeah, banger orange team. Moving on, we got... Okay, we're gonna ignore the rest of the teams. My mouse is double-clicking. The yellow team, consisting of Darabchu, Jumper... My music stopped. Spoke... and Rochambeau Games. The music part is not part of the team. Darabchu and Jumper, of course, have played Blockwars before. Darabchu most recently played in Rookies, and Jumper, I think, most recently played in March. So that's very fun. They also are, of course, somewhat of a duo because of Jumper's most recent video. The Truman Show one, of course. Good video. I recommend it. Spoke is a golem from Clash of Clans. Yup, and then Rochambeau is rock, paper, scissors. This should be a really funny POV, at least, probably. This is going to be a kind of a wild one. And, yeah, it'll be interesting to see how they perform. It's going to be quite an experience. But they have 2 people who've played before, so that helps. Either way, moving on, we'll go to the green team. consisting of Blockfax, Mapik, Pangy, and Vitality. Pangy being the experienced Blockwars player on this team, actually one of the best players potentially as well for this event, considering Pangy in regular Blockwars gets top 10 pretty comfortably, I think, and most of the top players from Blockwars are not in this one, of course. Also, Mapik I know is good, and he kind of looks like Shane, so close enough, right? But yeah, Mapik, I've been told, is one of the better players as well in terms of people who haven't played Blockwars before, or even really Minecraft events before. So that should be a really good duo. Vitality, I'm fairly sure, is somebody who hasn't really been playing Minecraft like that, so it's been a long time since their last time playing Minecraft like that, but maybe they will be very good. And then Blockfax, of course, as well. Played MCC Rising, and also is somebody who was on the Lifesteal SMP, at least as a guest, temporarily, so... very cool, very cool. Either way, that was the first half of the team announcements. Now we will move on to the second half, consisting of the Aqua Team, which has Hannah XX Rose, Pofa, RecRap2, and Yeah Jaren. This one is a pretty solid one. Hannah and Parker have both played the event before. Hannah plays almost every single one, especially as of recent. Parker plays like maybe once or twice a year. He kind of signs up at random whenever he feels like it. Parker and Jaren, of course, is also a duo. They were roommates, or they are roommates. I don't know. And then Pofa, I don't think. Yeah, Pofa has not played a Blockers before, but yeah, should be an interesting combination here for sure. Should be a pretty solid team, and we'll see. We'll see what ends up happening. We'll see what ends up happening. Either way, continuing forward is the blue team, which my music stopped again. Consists of Force of It, Chief XD, Mid Mystic, and Mr. Cube, which could be a pretty solid team. I think a lot of the people are probably going to underestimate Forcey for this event, because Forcey, I don't think is, in Lifesteal at least, seen as like a top player. But in Block Wars, he will be one of the best ones. So be careful, all right? Don't underestimate Forcey. He might whoop your ass, all right? Just be aware. Either way, yeah, the teams Forcey, Chief, Mid Mystic, Mr. Cube, Mid Mystic, and Forcey have both played Block Wars before. Mid Mystic's last time being in Block Wars was a long time ago. This was like 2023, I want to say. This was when Block Wars was really sweaty still, and Mid Mystic did really well around that time. So, or really well for like, yeah, like as in like 30th, but I would still consider that pretty well. And Forcey nowadays in modern day Block Wars is one of the better players. So interesting combination there. Chief XD has played in some of the Minecraft events, just not Block Wars or MCC, but has played PB and I think Mayhem. I could be wrong, but at least PB. And then Mr. Cube I don't think has touched Minecraft events before, but I'm sure that'll be fine. This should be a pretty solid team, I think. It's one of the more experienced ones in terms of Minecraft events, I think, at least. And yeah, should be a fun one. Anyways, moving on, we have the purple team, consisting of JPEX or whatever, Radoon's Vortex Dragon, and Woogie. Which should be a fun one, of course. Red and Woogie is kind of an iconic and to be expected duo for this event. Then Vortex Dragon, I think, is kind of a returning player here. I don't think Vortex has been active in Minecraft much recently either, but I'm fairly sure that when they were active, they were very good. So this could be a shocking, a return good player. We just don't know. Also, Radoons is the only person on this team who's played Blockers before, I think. I want to say that for the Lifesteal audience that might be watching these videos and doesn't know. So I'll just try to say that every single time. And then JPEX is, I think, more of like a troll player. I haven't told, but like not like a throw. He's not going to throw, I think. He's just going to be a troll, but like play well. So we'll see how that goes, I think. Anyways. Yeah, it should be a fun team. Radoons is by far the best individual player, I think, for this event. Not by far as in, like, he's an S tier and the rest is, like, B tier. But, like, when it comes down to stats, Red is the star of this event. And, yeah, it should be interesting to see how he performs. Also, is that a new Radoons profile picture? That's interesting. I haven't seen this Radoons profile picture before, but it looks very nice. I like it. Anyways, that is the purple team. And then we have the final Big Bang of the pink announcement for this event, which is Ashwag, Branzy, Clown Pierce, and Leo Wook. Branzy returns, which I think people didn't think was possible. And then Clown Pierce is here, which I think was expected, but still, you know, fun little surprise potentially. And then we have Leo Wook and Ashwag. Ashwag and Clown have both played before. Leo, I think, is supposed to be like the best player on this team, from what I've been told. And then Branzy is a surprise addition for this event. Very fun. So yeah, that is cool. This also does mean that some of the people that are going to be missing for this event are SB737. I don't think he was available. Wembu. I don't know if he either was not available or just not interested, but not in this one. And then Flame Frags, probably the same thing. Maybe not available or maybe just not interested. And Parrot doesn't really do lifesteal, but I also don't think he would be interested in something like this. And then I'm probably missing somebody. So I apologize, but yeah, some people are missing, and that's okay. Nobody got benched from the Lifesteal SMP. It's just that some people aren't, interested in events, and that's fine. Anyways, those are the teams for this event. Let me know which team you are most excited for. Again, reminder that the event is on. Let me scroll down. Saturday, July 12th at 4 p.m. Eastern. That is like exactly a week from me uploading this video. Yes, that is correct. Almost exactly, almost to the time as well. Keep in mind, for anyone who watches Blockwars regularly and wants to watch this one, 4 p.m. Eastern is the time of the event. That is 2 hours later than the usual Blockwars start time. So keep that in mind, because you might be there at 2 p.m. and then be surprised. But it'll start at 4. So, yes. Anyways, I'll probably do a recorded watch party, or maybe not. Actually, I don't know. We'll see. I'll try to at least be here for this event. I won't be streaming it because it's not my event. So, anyways, thank you for watching. See you later. Goodbye.